This week, Italy passed the Security Decree, the most anti-democratic law ever passed in the history of the Italian Republic. When I say this law is extreme, it is literally impossible for me to overstate how extreme it is. Let's just take this one part. It is legal for police now to participate and lead terrorist organizations and commit illegal acts as long as it's in the benefit of national security. Or take this pro-family policy that Giorgia Meloni has made it legal to imprison pregnant women. Or the fact that this strips the citizenship rights of millions and millions of Italians abroad. People's grandchildren and children are not going to be able to become Italian because of Giorgia Meloni. And if this shocks you that pro-family Giorgia Meloni is doing so many anti-family things, well, it really shouldn't, because Giorgia Meloni's only caring about some families in a particular kind of way, and she doesn't even like all Italians. Or let's take the Vladimir Putin-style banning of individual protests that now levies a €300 fine and up to 6 months in prison. And if you do it with a group, you could be facing years and years of prison for literally non-violent, silent protest. This law criminalizes things like hunger strikes and literally sit-ins, some of the oldest and most traditional forms of nonviolent protest. And it was designed specifically to go after climate protesters and striking trade unions. Not only that, some sections of the law are written in such a vague way that it could criminalize people who are just researching extremist groups. It also includes provisions for urban bans. Yes, literally banning people from sections of the country if they're just accused of committing a crime during a protest. And one of the sickening parts about this whole fiasco is the fact that a cop killing is at the heart of it, where Rami El-Gamal was crushed to death by a police car that was chasing him after the policemen were egging each other on to hit the man, and afterwards when they hit him, one of the officers said, "Bene." Good. Not only that, there was a literal cover-up of this poor man's death, and unfortunately for the police, it was all caught on camera. So Italian police kill a man, and what are they rewarded with? Well, they're given the right to stay on the job if they've been accused of a crime, both the security services and the military, and the Italian government will now spend €10,000 each if they're ever brought up on criminal charges. Not only that, they have made them a protected class, making crimes against police even more extreme. The law also allows the government to arbitrarily increase the lengths of both prison sentences and also the time people spend in migration detention facilities for things as simple as disobeying the order of a guard or hunger strikes. And I must re-emphasize, this is just a few of the crazy things in the bill. There are so many more things that will rip out the heart of Italian democracy. Giorgia Meloni is trying to create a situation where she determines who is Italian, who gets to talk, and who gets to go to prison at all points in time. The last time someone from her political ideology was in power in Italy, that is when the 1930 Rosso Codes were created in Italy, and these led within a few short years to over 80,000 Italians losing their lives by the Italian security state. Giorgia Meloni is the ghost of Mussolini, and she does not intend to stop here. This is just her opening salvo against Italian democracy and the Italian Republic. And if you want to keep it, you need to get involved now. Go join a trade union, join a party, because if you don't, Giorgia Meloni will kill the Italian Republic. Now, please do some engagement so more people see, and if you really can, donate or subscribe so you can help pay my rent and I can continue doing this sustainably. Thanks.